Welcome back to Sturgeon Creek Genetics on August 25th, the hottest day of the year here in Kentucky. But I just gave the cows a couple buckets just to keep them in the habit of following us over there at our corral, and now they're one by one making their way back to the water tank. And I know I've had several videos about it, but this water tank has been one of the biggest things that we've ever built over here on our farm, because the way the land lays on our family farm here that we've had in our family since 1831, we have a cliff that runs around most of this farm, and it's actually our border, but some places are even a 40-foot drop straight down into Sturgeon Creek, but it keeps us from being able to run a water line over here. Well, we could, but it would just cost tens of thousands of dollars. So we used that old pond right up there that you see. We redid it, ran the water line under the ground all the way to this location right here. And you can see Dad's been bush hogging, which this section right out in the middle here, we've not got it, but there's actually a ditch running through there. And we may not bush hog it, but everything on top of the hill right through there, we have bush hogged. And then spin around here, we've actually had our cattle in what we call the new ground field, going all the way through there, all the way to the wood line in the distance. But that's one of our better spring hay grounds, hay fields. But with rotational grazing, we had about a foot of red clover, and we turned them in the beginning of August into this big field. We broke it into two sections, but decided it was better to let them graze a little bit. Now, the girls have got their work clothes on right now. This is probably the roughest that they'll look all year, and we're not too far away from pulling the calves off their sides and really helping them out. This is a really good commercial cow right here. 117, she's one of my favorites. She thinks I might have an ear of corn or maybe an apple or something, but she's actually a recip cow, and she's big and healthy right now, but we're gonna put an embryo in her in November. But I'll step over here and let you watch them drink. There's a middle of May bull calf right there out of the herd bull we used last year. And it may not look it, but folks, that water is cold. I actually dipped some buckets of water out of it just a minute ago, and it is cold. I know it's not very pretty having pallets and landscape timbers going across the middle, but you always have one cow that likes to take a bath, and we still have a cow that does that. What I love right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cows, which really where I'm standing you could fit a couple more, but 10 cows are able right here to drink just as much as they want to at the same time. And I'm not trying to harp on anybody's systems, because we all do the best we can, but I am personally not a fan at all of the 2-hole or the 4-hole drink tanks that you see in these fields. And I understand that we got to do what we got to do to be able to hook water up so our cattle can drink, and those are better than a pond, but you know, it's going to take time for those to fill up. And you can see right here, this is just under, I believe, 900 gallons of water. I mean, it's basically a small swimming pool. And just as fast as these cattle are drinking it, water is coming out. I've got a Hereford over there that's in heat. But you can't really see from this video, but if you were standing where I am before the cattle got in here and all started drinking at once, you can see some little fish swimming around. that have swam up the pipe. That's pretty cool. But on the hottest day of the year, these cows getting to drink just as much as they possibly can makes a big difference. And look at the calves right here, getting to stick their heads in there and drink. Anyway, thanks for stopping by with us, and hopefully got some more videos to come down the road.